Hello! Hello, my sweet friends, and welcome back to Cassie Paulsen Vlogs. It is the official March reset video. We made it through February. If you're new, welcome. Hi, my name is Cassie. I am a barista by day in the greatest city in the world, New York City, baby. We're doing a little reset vlog today. I do these every month. I love making them. Usually I make kind of like daily vlog style content and I love it so much. This is how I romanticize my life, document, and find the magic in the big, in the little, in the mundane. But these reset vlogs I've been making once a month for 2 years now. Officially, this March reset video I think marks the 2-year anniversary of the reset videos, and I love them. They actually genuinely help my real life, and I'm excited to take you along for the ride. I always start by getting done some chores or just like things I need to get done. Today includes a grocery haul. I'm gonna do a ton of laundry. I wanna go on a run. And then we'll do some goal and intention setting using Notion, which is kind of like an online bullet journal type thing. It's very simple. We'll do some reflecting on February and some new goal and intention setting for March. I'm very happy you're here. I really wanna throw my laundry in right away because I have a ton of clothes, and I also wanna wash my sheets today. Let's do a quick Cassie's Trader Joe's haul and then the rest will follow. I'm so happy you're here. Let's reset for March. Also, it's a beautiful 54-degree day in New York City today. It truly feels like we are about to welcome spring. I think we're gonna have one more cold week, but we're nearing. We are approaching spring. It's gonna happen, everyone. Okay, Cassie's Trader Joe's haul. I'm gonna do like a burrito bowl situation this week. I already have refried beans, but a lot of these ingredients are for that, including this red pepper, a can of corn, 2 avocados, corn chip dippers, almonds. This is the first time I've seen almonds at Trader Joe's in truly possibly 3 to 4 months. They just haven't had regular almonds, so very happy to have that. Turkey bacon, shredded cheese, nutritional yeast, ground turkey, 2 protein bars, and a chomps. I like throwing these in my bag for when I work in the afternoons at work. Salami, turkey burgers. I didn't get sweet potato fries. I didn't get the whole shebang of my hyperfixation meal, but I got these because it's just a good way to get protein. And finally, 1 box of mac and cheese. So I'm gonna go put some comfy clothes on and throw my laundry in immediately. I also have therapy at 3, so my laundry should finish like right before therapy, which will be perfect. Welcome to March. Welcome to Cassie Paulsen Vlogs. Happy to have you. Peace! So my friends and I were doing a little burn ritual. We were getting witchy and we did not properly prepare. So there is a circle burned into this table now, which is unfortunate to say the least. But I think if we flip this around, I'll be able to design our things that we have on the table in such a way that this is at least a little masked and not like in the center of where the people sit. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I actually think I'm gonna run to Target really quick because I am running low on dryer sheets and also cleaning spray, and also Trader Joe's is out of taco seasoning and I need it for my burritos. Lesson to the wise, don't burn a metal bowl on a plastic surface. I know it's obvious, but we lived, we learned. quickly realized after filming that clip that I definitely don't have enough time to go all the way to Target and shop and back before I need to switch my laundry. So instead I just made a snack plate. I have about 15 minutes till I need to switch the laundry, 40 minutes till therapy. I'm gonna go on a run after therapy. I've been training for a half marathon that I'm running at the end of April, and I need to run maybe like 4 or 5 miles today. I can go to Target on the way home from my run. Things I need aren't like, I don't need them immediately. I think my roommate Mel was the last person to do her laundry because no one in my building ever clears the lid trap. PSA, clear the lid trap. First round of laundry's done. This is my clothes. Had therapy, had a good cry. Wouldn't be a reset without a good cry in therapy. Now I'm gonna go on my run while my sheets are in the dryer. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Needs to be charged, everyone. This is your reminder to charge your laptop. Hello, my friends. It's been a few days since last we spoke in this video. I did so much stuff that day that we first hung out together that once I finished doing my laundry, I was like, I can't do anymore. And then I worked some really long freaking shifts at work over the last few days. I'm finally free. It's my weekend. It is March 1st now that we're filming this part. I'm very excited to go through my February goals and intentions and do some reflecting with you guys and set some new goals and intentions for March. Just worked all day and I'm feeling a little sleepy right now, so I think this is going to be a good energy reset and just a reminder that we're in a new month. It's a new, beautiful array of energy. Today was a lovely, almost 60-degree day in New York City, and it's supposed to get cold again tomorrow, but I think we are seeing the first hints of spring flicker in, which is really, really exciting. So if you've never been here for a reset video before, I use Notion and I just have a very simple page, which you'll see shortly. And it's just a way for me to check in every month. I have found in my adulthood that setting yearly goals doesn't really work for me. It's just too much time and it doesn't feel feasible or doable or controllable. So much can happen in a year, so much can happen in a week, a month, a day. This is kind of a way for me to hold myself accountable for things, yes, but also give myself some grace because life is hard and just kind of like feel accomplished and like I'm on a path that I'm proud of. This I have been doing for 2 years now, and I cannot emphasize enough, like this genuinely helps my mental health. It takes 10 to 15 minutes to go through. Obviously, I'm spending more time with you talking through it, and you can always use what I have to say for inspiration, but you should totally do your own thing based on what's important to you and what you're feeling like is relevant to your life. So that's my little spiel for monthly goals and intentions. I like the word intentions because I'm just trying to be intentional about my life. Without further ado, let's hop in and do some reflecting on February. Okay friends, welcome back to February. February feels like a crazy freaking month. I feel like I was up and down so much in February. It was mostly just really busy, to be honest with you. But I'm also like, what did I even do during February? Honestly, I started dating someone and we spent a lot of time together in like a really exciting and amazing way. And I think that is making me feel a little crazy. And I also have been continually getting yeast infections as a result of my Crohn's medication. I have Crohn's disease. I don't know if I've said that in this video. And I just got diagnosed in September, so I've just started immunosuppressants. About a month and a half after I started that medication, I now just keep getting yeast infections. So that's something I'm figuring out. That definitely made me feel a little off kilter in February. And I went on a girls trip halfway through. The weather was really cold. Decided I was running a half marathon halfway through February. Lots of change in February, but I think positive change. But let's review. I'm getting ahead. or maybe behind. So you'll see I have 3 categories: to keep, to add, to let go of. These are just like intentions that I have, things I want to keep, add, and let go of. Some goals, and then some themes of the month, which is kind of the vibe. And then this end of month reflection section is for my eyes only. I added this maybe within the last year, and I actually really love it. As I was reflecting at the end of December, it was really helpful to go through and just see a little blurb of like what went down this month, what was I feeling, what was I experiencing. And I'm a big journaler, but this is kind of just like a more concise, maybe like 5 sentences. Things I wanted to keep: meditation. Did not meditate for like the first 2 weeks of February, and then I meditated every single day for the second half of February. I really felt chaotic and out of my routines at the beginning, and then I got back into them more intensely than ever as I started kind of getting the more winter depression vibes. So good for me. Eating protein, yay, yes. This has also become more prevalent as I started training for this half marathon. I really want to just make sure I'm fueling my body. We be on the protein, everyone. Cozy ambiance. I've had a very cozy month. Got some candlestick holders, and I've been lighting pillar candles, and I love turning my color changing light bulbs to red at night, but I've also been doing kind of a pinky orange at night, which has been really lovely. I have my heating pad that I've been doing, burning incense, lighting other scented candles, and just like trying to lean into the coziness. I did quite a bit of crafting in February, just like various craft nights and dates and events with my friends. Crafting in particular, I've done watercolor painting, and we did some Valentine crafts. It's just so much fun. I loved crafting as a child. I loved coloring books, and it very much feels like an inner child healing thing, and doing it with your friends is really special. Okay, things I wanted to add. Yoga. Again, didn't do yoga maybe a single day for the first half of February, and now I've been stretching every day, again, as I've been training for this half marathon, trying to take really good care of my body, and yoga is a major part of that for me. Yoga is just like body, mind, and soul, a really important thing for me to keep, even just in small parts a day. I'm not like trying to do an hour of yoga a day. Even just like a 10-minute, let me be intentional about finding what feels good in my body. I'm an at-home yoga girl. I love yoga with Adriene, and I've been doing yoga with Adriene long enough now that I feel like I have my own vocabulary and kind of an idea of what my body might need on any given day. I still do her videos and I love them. Sometimes it is nice to just listen to your body, and it's really lovely to care for yourself in that way. So we back on the yoga journey. Treadmill running, I actually canceled my gym membership this month. I am no longer a member of Planet Fitness or any gym because I just like running outside. It's okay if it's cold, it's okay if it's rainy, you'll get a little cold or you'll get a little wet, and it's fine. I love being outside, and I never go to the gym. The last time I had checked in was July of 2024, which was over 6 months ago. I just didn't need to keep paying the Planet Fitness money. I set this goal just because I wanted to run more, and I was like, I'm not gonna run if it's cold, but I bundled up and I ran, and it's great. Medication. So this was related to this, speak to a psychiatrist about medication. I'm curious about getting medicated for anxiety and depression. I had my intake appointment, but I will have another one before we make like a plan. I really appreciate the psychiatrist that I'm seeing was recommended to me by a friend, and she was like, I will not push pills on you. I'm gonna gather a ton of information, and then we're gonna make an informed decision together, which I really appreciate. I feel like medication could help me, but I want an expert's opinion based on the information I give them and their assessment, because they know a lot more than me. So this is still a question mark and a work in progress. We'll get more information in March. To let go of fear of change. I'm working on this. The winter is hard for me, and I just feel like I'm going through a transitional phase of my life, which I have been since 2020. I just still don't really know what I'm doing, and that's scary. But I also don't know how to work on it. I guess just by changing things and being okay with it. In some ways I am, but in some ways I'm scared. Okay, speak to a psychiatrist. I did this. I did 5 uploads this month. I celebrated with my people, Valentine's Day, birthdays, and beyond. I had a lot of birthdays at the beginning of the month too. February, the beginning of February feels like it was so long ago, and yet it feels like it flew by. Time was really weird this last month. And then organized my finances. I'm not an expert whatsoever, but I do have anxiety, so I saved my money and try and be smart about it. And I have weekly recurring deposits to both an IRA and a high yield savings account. I recently closed a separate non-high yield savings account and moved all my money to my high yield savings account. So I kind of just like reorganized that, took a look at where I was spending things. I'm not a super rigid like budgeter. I increased the amount that I'm contributing to both my IRA and my high yield savings account each month. So this was not based on me getting paid more. This was just me wanting to save more money. I'm gonna move later this year, so I think that's making me like think more about my finances. And also, I'm getting older. I started young, so I'm not worried. I feel good about money. I want more, obviously, but I'm not really stressed about it. I just wanted to check in. So that's what I have to say about money. Hot topic, I know. All right, and then themes, emotional vulnerability. I feel like I made some new friends in the girls trip, which is all just based on emotional vulnerability. I'm feeling good about that. Creating for fun. Yeah, I had so much crafting. Like, the crafting was really joyful and great. Releasing fear. We're doing our best. Pink and red. Yes, I wore so many cute outfits in February. It was quite a blast. And good food. I have been eating so good, you guys. Between girls trip, between my Valentine's dates, everything, I've just been eating really well, and I'm happy for myself. Eating is one of my greatest joys in life. I feel really good about February. It felt very chaotic at times, and I also felt really sad at times. Anytime there's health stuff going on, it honestly is just a major difficult trigger for my mental health. It's stressful, it takes up time, it takes up energy, and it's just not fun feeling like there's something wrong with your body. That definitely tanked my mood at times, but overall, I love February. It's a lovely month. Celebrated my half birthday on the 17th. I'm 26 and a half. So I feel good about February, and I'm really looking forward to March because spring is coming. All right, squad, welcome to March 2025. We have a little carrot because spring is about to spring. Almost said spring is about to sprung. You get it. And a lovely little cloud. I feel like the sunsets start getting really dreamy this time of year, and we're about to have 7 p.m. sunsets back. I'm so unbelievably excited. I love spring. I love when the flowers are blooming. The equinox is March 21st, everyone. There's a lot to look forward to, and I'm really excited for the weather to be better and to not hate being alive so much. We are doing great. All right, things we want to keep in March. Half marathon training. Half marathon is officially next month because it's at the end of April, so I gotta get running. By the end of March, I think I need to be able to run like 10, 11 miles. I've run a little over 7.5 miles up to this point. Definitely can do that in the next 4 weeks. Feeling good and excited about that. Daily stretching, which kind of goes along with that. I just need to keep the body in tip-top shape and getting enough sleep. Getting enough sleep is another thing I want to keep. I've been sleeping pretty well these last couple weeks. Prior to that, girls trip and just like birthdays, all the plans I had were making me not get enough sleep, and I think that it contributed to me feeling a little crazy. I didn't get sick, knock on wood, which is kind of remarkable. I've been craving orange juice the past week, so maybe my body is fighting something unbeknownst to me, like the yeast, but I feel good. I just want to keep taking care of my body. I feel like I've been taking really good care of my body intentionally, and even though I haven't felt mentally 100% for most of this month, I'm proud of myself for still doing my body care stuff despite that. Let's keep it up. Okay, you guys, for March, we are going to add Substack. Not setback, what the f? Substack. There we go. What did I type at first? Substack. Maybe you've heard of it. I've seen a number of creators get on this over the last week or so, but multiple weeks ago, my friend, not to be like, I was ahead of the trend, I wasn't at all, but I have a friend who in January made a Substack, and I've been really enjoying his writing and the lovely little community that it offers. It's kind of like a Tumblr / blogger kind of vibe if you haven't heard of it before. And I posted something the other day called WTF Am I Doing? It is a long and rambling nothing about me and how I don't know what I'm doing, and I haven't for a while. I don't really know how I plan on using that yet, but it really excites me to be able to like write in a creative way. I've always said that I want to write a memoir, and I will someday. Whether I will be a published memoirist or not, it doesn't matter, but as you can tell from my vlogs, I'm just a person who really loves telling stories, and telling stories about life in particular, and the mundane parts of life and the big parts of life, and I think synthesizing it into something meaningful is a really huge and important part of me and being creative and who I am. I'm really excited for this journey. I want to try posting at least once a week. Probably won't always be a long thing, but I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. I probably won't start advertising it on my Instagram or anything like that, so this is for the real ones. I am excited, and if there's anything in particular you'd love to hear me write about, let me know. I'm thinking of making it like a place to write a lot about spirituality and emotion. I've entitled it Perpetual Nostalgia, which are two words that I love together, and I think just like sum up a lot of me and my mind and who I am. So I'm really excited for this little journey, and come along for the ride if you want to. You don't even need an account. You can just type your email in and it'll send you, when I post something, almost like a newsletter. It doesn't have to be like a social media thing, and in fact I don't really want it to be. To add career steps, we'll talk more about it in a second, and patience. Patience just like with my life and my life journey and my body. Faith that I'm young and it's gonna be okay. It's really hard for me to let go of yeast infections. I don't want them. I don't want to keep doing this. I have never in my life had a yeast infection until Christmas 2024, when I felt a little itch going down and I was like, I think I have a freaking yeast infection. And I did. And I do. But we're letting it go. Goals this month. Okay, we're gonna do career steps now. Speak to a career coach. I've been talking in therapy a lot about how I'm just feeling a little lost in terms of job. You need job to live because you need money to live. And in order to get money, you need job. If anybody knows a way around that, please let me know, because I don't want to work, but I need to, it seems. I am trying to figure out what to do that won't make me hate my life, but like ideally I'm also gonna make a lot of money. I'm figuring it out, and my therapist recommended speaking to a career coach. She was like, does that feel like tangible? Like someone talking to someone who knows about careers? I was like, that actually is a great idea. And the New York Public Library has free career coaching. I made an appointment. It actually isn't until April. I already have made an appointment since writing this, and my appointment sadly won't be until the beginning of April. So I guess I'm taking the steps to take the steps. 6 uploads to YouTube. That's all of my Sunday uploads plus 1 extra. I don't know if I'm gonna get back to a place where I'm posting twice a week again with my current work schedule and just like living my life. I do want to post at least 1 bonus Wednesday video a month. Make sure you subscribe. Let's hang out. You guys, I'm gonna be really honest and candid with you. When I made these goals the other day, I wrote apply to a job for a goal this month, but I actually don't think I'm gonna write that down because I won't be able to speak to the career coach yet. I really do think that that's gonna be beneficial for me to just like see the bigger picture in a less stressful way from someone who has more information than me. The only other goal I'm gonna write is run 10 miles. Does that feel like a sad amount of goals? You know what, I'm also gonna add go through clothing. Spring cleaning. I have been having the itch to go through my clothes and get rid of stuff recently. Honestly, mostly because my drawers are feeling kind of full. My winter clothes just take up so much more space, and I hope to be able to put them away by the end of March, but I at the very least want to go through everything, and I'm gonna clear some energy to get ready for spring, and that will probably be a vid, so stay tuned. And by that I mean subscribe. And themes, lavender. So my work, I'm a barista, is starting to do lavender syrup. I have worked at this job for 2 years, and I have said since I begun that we need to have lavender syrup because the girls and the gays need lavender, okay? And we're finally getting it. It is amazing lavender syrup. The only ingredients are fresh lavender, sugar, and water, and it tastes like lavender. It is so good in matcha. I love the smell of lavender, just like herbal scents in general. I use lavender deodorant every day. It's a very lovely spring, although I feel like, is lavender a winter flower? It's a theme. Okay, time outside, whether it's running in the cold or whether the weather gets nice and I get to go to the park, I want to be outside, baby, following the path. This is just like a more general spiritual life path vibe. I just need to remind myself that I'm on a path and I'm not like stagnating in a crazy way that is messing up my life, or maybe I am, but either way, that's my path, I guess. So I just need to like be fucking chill, okay? So I'm following the path. I'm walking, I'm taking steps, I'm doing it. Excitement. I don't know how to spell excitement apparently. I like feeling excited, and I like going on adventures with my people. Tattoos tomorrow is gonna be an adventure. St. Patrick's Day is soon, might have an adventure there. I just wanna enjoy and be excited, feel good, you know? This is March, everyone. I'm excited to see what this month will bring. I know I'm gonna run a lot, but I feel like I'm gonna get creative. I like feel an exciting, maybe grounding energy for March. Also, it's Pisces season right now, which just makes a girl feel crazy. Gonna be so real. So Aries season is fast approaching, and you better believe I'm ready for a fire sign energy to come in and light things up a little bit. That's March. Okay, everyone. We're reset. I actually am feeling better now than when I sat down, so thank you for hanging out with me. I always say I feel better when I hang out with my friends, and you're my friends, so thanks for giving me a much needed dose of energy today after my long shift at work. Really grateful for you and really grateful that you're here. And I also want to say I should have said this at the beginning of the video. I don't know if anyone's even still watching. Got a lot of comments on my last video that I posted, and I just love chatting with you, so thank you for commenting, and I'm just really grateful for you and that we're here together. I'm excited for March. I'm sending you the best vibes. I hope February was lovely, and I hope that spring feels like it's coming in your area too. Are you in the southern hemisphere? Anyone? Is it fall? That is always the craziest thing for me to think about. But spring is coming in the northern hemisphere, and I'm feeling really excited. I'm sending you lots of love. Keep taking one day at a time. Keep caring for your body in the best way you can. And I'm really excited to go on more adventures together. Adventures with my people! And you're coming along for the ride this month and every month. I love making vlogs. Okay, I don't know why I just went into like intro mode. It's outro mode. Go do something that makes you happy today. You deserve it. It's March. You need to take care of yourself and have fun. Spring is coming, winter's exiting. Things are looking up, you guys. We survived, and I'm really excited for 7 p.m. sunsets. So go get a good night of sleep tonight. Go drink some water, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.